So Tyrone, tell us about the show tonight.
Man, it was a great show. If anybody wasn't here, they missed out on a great show. Craziest thing to do is to try to channel George Duke and how extensive his catalog of music is. So it was a daunting task, but I think we pulled it off. We did a good job, and I'm worn out now, but it was a great show.
Now, what were some of the highlights for you for the show tonight?
Some of the highlights, we had some crowd participation on the song Sweet Baby, and they just killed it. You don't think about how many hits that George Duke had and how many people know the hits and know the song. So I was pleasantly surprised that members of the audience came up and sang and would sing and know the song. So that was just the participation and the energy from the audience. And the environment here at Marietta Jazz and Jokes was one where people were real listeners. They wasn't coming for anything else but to hear the music of George Duke. So,
now, can you remember your first encounter with George Duke's music?
I do. I sent off for some CDs through Columbia Records, and I said, I heard about this guy, George Duke, and he had this weird keytar instrument. I said, man, what is that? You know? And secretly, piano players want to get from behind a bench and be out front. And that was my first opportunity to see him with like Dookie Stick to have a keyboard where he could walk out in front. So when I heard those albums, heard him play, I said, wow, he's really good. When I was getting into jazz, I came across this record that he did called Merewood Suite, and it was so much different from everything else that I heard that I was instantly in love with his music after that.
Well, any final notes you want to say about George Duke's legacy and kind of how it affects the music?
Yeah, I think every keyboard player, every modern keyboard player has to and has gone through George Duke. Like it's 1101 training for piano players and keyboard players, because he did all the clavinet. I mean, every keyboard instrument that he had, every keyboard player has to go through, whether it's gospel, jazz, classical, or what have you. Everybody has to go and spend time with George Duke. So I think it's a blessing and an honor to be able to play his music, and I look forward to keep learning from him. I mean, he has an extensive body of work for you to be educated for the rest of your life. So if I have to say anything, keyboard players, you have to go through George Duke, and I feel that they know that. So.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, appreciate it.